Hey guys, welcome back. So once again, I have done another painting during this quarantine period. I'm super excited about this one because it was a birthday gift for a friend of mine. He made a request that I do a particular waterfall that he really loves on the island of Kauai, and I absolutely leapt at the opportunity because I love painting nature and I love painting Kauai. So I'm just going to show you some of the steps I did. I only started filming at the beginning of what you see here because I had to draw it out. I just sketched it with a pencil, just the basic outline, and then I had a pretty clear idea of how I was going to do all the green foliage and the moss and the leaves and all that stuff. So that was pretty fun and fairly comfortable, I guess, for me to do. The water and the rock cliffs were probably the most challenging part for me because it was a little bit new and I had to get a very particular looking texture for them. So while the leaves were easy and I could just dab on with this fan brush the different colors and shadows that I needed, I did have to use a little bit more precision with the rocks. So as you can see, I used different tones of black, gray, and white. And then what really brought the rock cliffs together was using this really tiny brush and added these lines. I did use a reference picture for this, which helped immensely, especially since I was painting a very specific waterfall. I wanted it to look as much like it as possible. The waterfall itself, I had to go in several times and add different shadows and then highlights and then shadows and then highlights over and over again to make it look clear and not too thick of a waterfall, but only in specific places, if that makes sense. I used a technique and a trick that I learned from another artist friend of mine. I basically made like a tinted kind of gloss and I put it over the waterfall to make it look like water and not too pigmented in color. I then went in towards the end and put in these little tiny streams of water running down the side of the cliff, which I think really added to the overall result. I feel like it added just the perfect amount of detail. That, and I also loved painting the tiny trees on the very tops of the cliffs. So yeah, here's the finished result for my friend's birthday painting. I hope you guys loved it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, definitely feel free to subscribe and follow on social media. Thanks so much, and stay grounded.